The following is the Royal Rumble match. Now, the two superstars that drew number 1 and number 2 will start in the ring at the same time. Other superstars will join in the order they drew. This will continue until all 30 superstars have entered the ring. Eliminations occur when you are thrown over the top rope with both feet landing on the floor. The last superstar in the ring will be declared the Royal Rumble winner and will go on to face the champion of their choice at WrestleMania!
Get out your selfie sticks, guys!
Introducing the participants. First, from seasonal residencies, weighing in at 212 pounds, Tyler Breeze.
One of the cornerstones of NXT, but often overlooked.
Yeah, we've seen Breeze stand toe-to-toe with Hall of Famers and main eventers and never really look out of place.
I've been in the ring plenty of times with Tyler Breeze, and I promise you, he's earned every bit of respect he's ever gotten.
Any opponent who underestimates Breeze will suffer a gorgeous loss.
If being gorgeous is a crime, lock this man up.
And he knows a thing or two about the legality of looking good. Fashion police in the house.
As dangerous in the ring as he is fashionable outside of it.
Now's the time. Acknowledge your OTC.
The individual who drew number 2 from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the OTC, REIGNS!
Well, this superstar wants to accomplish what many have deemed impossible and go on to main event WrestleMania. This superstar better get ready to be pushed to the limits.
When it comes to limits, Byron, I assure you, this superstar is equipped and ready to push back. This is what they mean when they say aura.
Roman Reigns once again acknowledged by the WWE Universe.
And a little advice to anyone who may share the ring with Roman, it's best served that you do the same.
The Royal Rumble match is here, and just look at the first two superstars in the ring. Both extremely determined to go all the way in this one.
But we all know, Cole, that is far easier said than done. They're not just going to have to deal with each other in this one. There are a bunch of just as hungry superstars who have yet to come out here looking to be the last one standing as well.
All it takes is 1 second to eliminate someone over the top rope, guys. 1 second of luck, good or bad. We'll have our third competitor momentarily.
Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
Here we go. The Appeal entering this Rumble.
Rolling neck snap.
Tyler Breeze looking good.
Breeze is at full throttle. The Exploder.
Kick to the gut. And a big right hand. Kick to the midsection. Looking for the straitjacket. Number 4 coming.
We've all seen the statistics on what the best entry numbers are in a Royal Rumble. But does that really affect your fate that much?
I don't think so. Sure, the numbers identify trends, but there's no way of actually knowing what is going to happen in the Rumble match.
Yeah, any advantage you get from a great entry number could be totally wasted when you make one fatal error and get caught by a more powerful opponent.
Shot after shot, then slamming their face down. Oh, man.
Breeze with a well-timed shot.
Here comes number 5! Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow. Uh-oh, clinging to the ropes, desperate to stay alive here.
Here comes Michin to enter the fray here in this Royal Rumble.
Drop kick on the mark.
That hard-hitting style of Reigns getting counteracted there.
Michin putting some punishing offense on display.
Here we go. Entry number 6. Send it to the corner.
A couple back elbows to follow.
And it looks like Joaquin Wild is making his way into the Rumble. And that was a hell of a DDT there.
Schoolboy takedown.
Oh, no, wait a minute.
Shoulder tackle. Strong form.
And we have another superstar on the horizon.
Comes number 7. And 2020 Rumble winner Drew McIntyre joins the fray.
Kicks to the body.
Teetering on the top rope. This could be it.
Will the feet touch the floor?
Number 8's about to enter.
Tyler's ruthless.
Korean Torres is this Royal Rumble's next entrant.
Vicious right forward. Fighting to stave off elimination. Has to stay in the ring. Big overhead.
Face after that one.
And a snapmare. Oh my God, this is just nasty.
Look who's here. Lita, ready to make history in the Rumble. Place him in the corner here.
She doesn't want to stay there.
Strong suplex. And that was a successful bit of offense with that maneuver. Who can put through the ringer tonight?
It's still possible to hold strong and make it to the end of this Rumble.
Going for the elimination.
Meanwhile, it's leading.
And no one could have predicted the lengths these superstars are.
My goodness. He went on these strikes. An overhead kick.
Oh, wait. Are we about to see an elimination? Battling to stay alive.
It's not over until both feet touch the floor. Plasma kiss from the Scottish Warrior.
This makes you a target in a Royal Rumble. You start to look like an easy elimination. The entire WWE Universe is on their feet. An absolute barn burner. Who's here? Shayna Baszler. Trying to make history in the Rumble. Forcing her right out of the ring.
Has been eliminated.
For these superstars is echoing throughout this arena right now.
Look at this. Are we about to see an elimination?
Desperately trying to avoid getting dumped out of the ring.
And here we go now.
Drops the elbow.
Man, I can't wait to see who number 17 is going to be.
Finds room and lands a jobber.
There's a snapmare.
And it's Rhea Ripley coming down the ramp to join the Royal Rumble action.
In the corner.
shake this Royal Rumble up.
Ooh, face first.
And Dude Love not quite smiling after taking that attack.
Hollywood is not someone to take lightly, and the opposition is starting to feel the effects of that truth. Oh, my God.
Number 19. And Axiom ready to make an impact in the Rumble. Look at this.
We might see elimination here.
Perilous position. You have to find a way to fight this off. Down with a sidewalk slam.
And that was a first-hand example of a dirty attack.
Chop block. Brilliant. Right in the back of the name. This will be number 20.
With Andrade entering the ring.
To the back.
And they just tossed him aside.
DDT. Taking the wind out with a stop to the solar plexus.
Set up in the corner of the ring.
Now the Iron Sheik is making his way into the Royal Rumble. At the ropes, fighting for a grip on the brink of elimination. Number 22 up next to the Rumble. The prime spots. Drop kick. Really just laying it in. Here comes Diamond Dallas Page. Look at that impact in the Rumble.
Look at this.
They could have got by DDP. The wheels are turning. How's it look?
Vintage Diamond Cutter.
Down he goes. Here we go with entry 23.
And Axiom got turned around there. They could be looking at elimination. For dear life right now. And now Jakara Jackson ready to pull out all the stops.
Look at this. We'll be moments away from elimination here.
The Iron Sheik has been eliminated.
Number 24 has a good chance of winning this, guys.
I know, that's what 24 is like. As they're going up for wrestling.
Here we go. Cactus Jack making his way into the Royal Rumble.
Yokes up their opponent. Driven down with a sidewalk slam.
Nothing fancy here. Backbreaker.
Someone's in trouble.
Battling to get back into the ring. Guys, critical moment here. Number 25.
Who's it gonna be?
And it's Alundra Blaze joining them
From the top.
And that was an efficient.
Hollywood Hogan with a scoop. elimination attempt underway, using everything to stay in this one.
But is it enough?
Waiting to strike. Brace for impact. Powerbomb position.
Going down, punches and counters out. Big elbow.
If both feet touch the floor, you're eliminated.
Has been eliminated.
Corey, we've got 3 left. Who could this be?
We're running out of options.
Now we have a character for the challenge of this Rumble. And back elbow creates separation. Here to the midsection. Setting them up. Bang! He finds a count.
Scooped up for the power slam. See ya.
Cactus Jack has been eliminated.
Sent right into the corner.
Hands placed. Catch. Who's 29 gonna be?
Out next is Katana Chance, who looks to make a statement in the Rumble.
Crashing down with the senton. Big forearm.
Drop toe. Face first. If you've been keeping track, we should know who this is.
The luckiest person in the match. Unbelievable athleticism.
All the stops in this Rumble.
Swinging the elbow to halt the offense.
Desperate battle happening on the ropes.
Just extending parts that don't extend.
Right to the leg. Looking to get an elimination.
This might be the end of the line. Oh, man, by the hair. Might be looking for the elimination. Slam.
O'Brien hooking up his opponent. There's no sunblock.
Launched right out of the ring. Misses the target.
Ooh, that's going to leave a mark. Oh,
Goodness. What athleticism.
We might have an elimination here. From behind.
Rising up on spaghetti legs. This is not what...
From the middle rope.
Shane saw it coming. Look for the springboard and miss.
Gets the reversal.
vicious. Insulting.
This could end in an textbook scoop slam. On the attack from behind. Beautiful neck breaker. Fighting to get this elimination.
This is how you spoil someone's night.
Came from behind. Ouch. Oh no. Bad back down. He lost some of her stamina at this stage.
Nothing pushes your stamina like a rumble. You gotta dig deep and keep fighting. Looks like she's gonna shake it off, but she needs to make sure to protect her head better.
Targeting the leg there.
Oh man, she finds elimination. He's going to WrestleMania.
Here is your winner, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus!
This was the perfect conclusion to a truly exhilarating Royal Rumble match. They have just stamped their ticket to the main event, WrestleMania. There's the bell, and here we go. Royal Rumble is ready to unfold, and we know this will be a near impossible test for these first two superstars.
It's hard to prepare for the Royal Rumble match because 99% of the time, you don't even know who you'll see heading down that ramp next. It's all about adapting and overcoming.
Well, don't forget about endurance, Saxton. Endurance is key in this match.
Let's be honest, this would be extremely tough to go the distance from here. Oh, look at it torture their opponent. Oh, this isn't going to be good. Oh, man.
And a stomp to the gut, too.
Stomp to the leg. Bam. As we await entry number 4. Joe Coffey making his way into this Royal Rumble. And a heck of a DDT we just witnessed. Powerbomb. The showering arm. Drop arm breaker. Corey, what's the strategy when you're starting to rumble as an early entrant?
Surviving is the only strategy, Cole. If you're an early Rumble entrant, Lady Luck most likely wasn't on your side before this match. But you can make your own luck if you just do whatever it takes to stay in this and make it to the other side. Here we go. Number 5.
Here comes Nietzsche down in the front. Here in this Royal Rumble. Reigns' lack of mercy being met in kind there.
The competitor in Michin coming through here.
Getting her set up for something in the corner.
She's vulnerable.
This will be number 6.
Right to the kidneys from behind. And look at front suplex. Very nice. Taking flight. Off the top. A diving hammer strike. And it looks like Joaquin Wilde is making his way into the
Coffey
Rumble.
has been eliminated.
We might have an elimination here.
The clock counting down. Who will be the next entrant in the Royal Rumble match?
And Drew McIntyre looking to win another Royal Rumble. Debilitating Stretching and tearing at all the ligaments in the leg. Tackles ruthless. Oh, working on the arm. Here comes the move. Who's it gonna be? So Eve Torres is this Royal Rumble's next entrant.
Has been eliminated.
Muscling up their opponent. Gut-wrench powerbomb. Got him in the corner now.
Oh, looking to get an elimination.
This might be the end of the line. Number 9 is coming. Who is it? And he is as ready as she'll ever be to enter the Royal Rumble. Drop kick from behind. Caught with the elbow. Boom, a forearm smack.
There's the bulldog.
Number 10 will be joining us momentarily. Right to the kidneys from behind. Here we go. Stacy Keibler headed to the ring to join this Royal Rumble. Flashing power slam. Face first. Face buster. The fight got taken straight to McIntyre there.
Yeah, Lita's building a way to take out the competition.
Here comes number 11. Looks like Hollywood Hogan is ready to win Rumble number 3. Oh my God! Boom, what a punch! Takes it inside direction, leg sweep.
The WWE Universe is counting in number 12.
Now Shawn Michaels ready to win a third Royal Rumble.
There's a dominant display. Look at this power slam.
Been eliminated.
Look at this. Are we about to see an elimination?
Desperately trying to avoid getting dumped out of the ring. Crossbody.
Textbook jumping clothesline.
Kick to the gut.
Boom! DDT.
Styles establishing dominance.
Now next is Dude Love. This is the moment he's been waiting for.
The WWE Universe is absolutely on fire right now.
I can barely hear you, Byron. I'm loving this. Suplex.
Vicious right forward. Launching himself in the ropes. This crowd's counting down for number 17.
Now it's time to fight for Rhea Ripley. He's ready to make her mark in this Royal Rumble. That will begin to test McDonald's composure. Incoming! Now Torres.
Crashed and burned on the outside. The worst case scenario when you go like this.
Frankensteiner. I can't wait to see what number 18's gonna be. Shot block. Running up back in the ring. And it's Tiffany Stratton joining the front here tonight.
That'll fillet your chest.
Tremendous pressure applied. Meanwhile, here's Dude Love. Got discus clothesline. Decapitated. Wrenches the arm.
Here comes 19.
And there's a good blow to the body. And Axiom ready to make an impact in the Rumble.
Almost over the ropes, struggling to stay in this match. Standing Spanish fly. Are you kidding me? Incredible.
Turn off the lights.
Torres kick to the gut. Has her opponent back in the ring. McDonough unleashing.
J.D. McDonough with the devil inside. Now propped up in the corner.
We might see an elimination here.
First position. You have to find a way to break this up.
Has been eliminated.
Here we go, Byron. We could be looking at an elimination.
Gotta hold on for dear life right now.
Guys, it's entry number 20.
Grabs her opponent while she sends up high.
It's time to could this be his night? Corner he goes. And a big chop.
Number 24 has a good chance of winning this, guys. Look at this. Could be moments away from an elimination here.
Here we go. Texas Jack making his way into the Royal Rumble. Situational awareness with a immediate movement, and that was an expertly executed DDT. Look at that scoop slam, but from behind, inverted DDT. Set him up, Russian leg sweep. The odds are starting to get a small amount of wins at this entry stage. It's underway. He's joining the fray here tonight. With some attitude. Are you kidding me? Took a high risk, but was off the mark.
This is crazy. And it's time for number 26.
This Rumble is about to get more interesting with Nia Jax entering the ring. Reversal, and that turns things around.
Are we about to see elimination? Battling to stay alive.
It's not over until both feet touch the floor. If you're a betting man, this is the one to put your money on.
Double action finds it.
And we know this man can win a Rumble. Here comes the Manifest Glory. Hurricane Rana.
Sheamus.
From the top. Defenseless at this stage.
Yeah, he's on his back foot now. I don't see things turning around in his favor. This is just establishing dominance. We got entrant 28 on the way.
Gets set right into the corner. Now we have Kira Tozawa up for the challenge in this Rumble. They're going to close things up with an underhook suplex. Andrade with a sunblock. Backbreaker. And an inverted atomic drop. And a well-executed move we just saw there.
Who's 29 gonna be?
You should know this by now, Byron. Each superstar trying to counter and gain his benefit. Hurricane. This is Katana Chance, who looks to make a statement in the Rumble.
Hanging on for dear life.
If both feet touch the floor,
Into the gut by DDT. The wheels are turning. Has it running. Trying to stave off elimination. Has to stay in the ring. And now the hunter has a weak prey about to pounce.
kick to the gut. And lifted up into a face buster. do not.
As their opponent up for the sliding Look how she's raining down his elbows. And she's got the head scissors cinched in, and this is just torturous. What a shot.
Carefully measured knee drop.
But their opponent set up.
Drop kick to the back.
Never saw it coming.
Oh, here it comes.
Spiked, flipping senton attack.
All the way up.
Someone's in trouble, battling to get back into the ring. Oh, meet the backside of an elbow.
Blade sidesteps out of that.
Unbelievable athleticism. And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. And here we go. Locked in. Crossover. Oh, look at this. Arm bar slipped underneath and able to counter.
What a shot by Nia Jax.
Big forearm. Oh, what a crash. That'll do some serious damage. Thunderous headbutt by Jax. And Nia is thinking about ending it right here. This'll do it.
Jax hits the Annihilator. Oh, right to the leg. Leading her into the corner now.
A quick reversal from her.
Watch out! Driving their opponent down with a bulldog. From behind.
Giant suplex. Forearms for the second rope. Driving down. And Alundra finding a way to inflict more damage.
Yeah, Jax may have been overlooked. Oh, we got a winner!
Here is your winner, Alundra Blaze!
There you have it, outlasting so many other superstars. They have punched their ticket to the main event of WrestleMania. Have all the fun you want, but at the end of the day, this is what it's all about. Winning and making money. In that order. First two contestants are in the...
Rounding the leg, single leg Boston Crab. Submission cinched in.
Rolls through, kicks off his opponent, and he's out. Arm trapped.
Precision strikes.
Oh, there's the countdown.
We're just seconds away from the next participant in this match. Now we have Thea Hale, who wants to prove she's up for the challenge.
And this is just a vulgar display of ruthlessness.
Ooh, oh, look at this ruthlessness in the bottom turnbuckle. How important is self-confidence in a match like this?
That's the biggest key to victory. You're all alone in there, so if you don't think you can win, then all hope is effectively lost.
I have to agree. The first step to winning a Royal Rumble is believing you can do it. Entry number 4. Who's it gonna be?
Side headlock applied. And Joe Coffey headed to the ring and into this Royal Rumble.
Uh-oh, clinging to the ropes, desperate to stay alive here.
Here we go with number 5.
Here comes Meechin to enter the fray here in this Royal Rumble. Joaquin Wilde is making his way into the Rumble. Inverted backbreaker. Ow. Oh, sit-out slam. Drops the hammer right on the lower back. Sentai.
We're up to 7.
Going for the elimination. Who we know has a plan going into the Rumble. REIGNS has been eliminated. Looking to get an elimination here.
It won't be made easy, though.
My goodness. Barely keep up with all these strikes.
A barrage. We are about to see number 8 now.
Torres is this Royal Rumble's next entrant.
Elimination attempt underway, using everything to stay in this one.
But is it enough? Who can entrant number 9 be?
Talk about dismantle from the top.
Swung in multiple directions. It's anyone's guess how this one's going to end. Boom!
Isolating their opponents on and on. Delivering nasty stomps.
Uh-oh, this is not going to end well. He's getting fired up now, really feeding off this crowd. She got put to the test. We could be looking at an elimination.
Gotta hold on for dear life right now.
To get an elimination.
This might be the end of the line.
Here comes the workhorse, guys. History tells us they'll spend the most time in there, only to come up short for their efforts.
Shin breaker. We know what can win the Rumble. Just pure brutality.
Easy. Listen to this pulse. It's electric. This is bad. Joe Coffey is bleeding. Boot to the stomach gives them separation. Bleeding in the face. The WWE Universe is carrying in number 12. Right to the kidneys from behind. Turns that in his favor. Another two-time Royal Rumble winner. Waiting for the kick to the midsection. desperate battle happening on the ropes.
This activity Stratton is ready to shake this Royal Rumble up.
Got drilled with a devastating knee strike.
A big kick to the gut, the clubbing forearm. That puts her on the offensive.
Countering each other again and again.
The physicality on display there. Unbelievable. Number 19. Flips her from out of nowhere. And Axiom ready to make an impact in the Rumble. Going for the elimination. You got to wonder if Michaels can fight his way back into this. The arms are hooked. Tyler suplex. Guys, it's entry number 20. Fill up in there. We might have an elimination here. Oh, what a kick answer. Driving the elbow. This one is much more interesting when they draw the entering the ring. It's the mark. Don't look battered.
Yeah, but it's still possible to hold strong and make it to the end of this Rumble. Moonsault. And now it's not.
Sheep is making his way into the Royal Rumble. Oh, man. Side headlock applied. Good chair. Down the pole. And a double axe handle smash. Elbow to the heart.
And looking to cause some damage by attacking.
This is going to be ugly. This isn't going to be good. Oh, my God, to the floor for the elimination. And a late game press from Reigns finds its mark.
Yeah, gonna need to see some perseverance from Lita if she wants to stay in this.
Fighting to get this elimination.
This is how you spoil someone's night. Mitchell driver.
A calculating look has come across Andrade's face.
in the Rumble this long, there's no way you're 100%. Number 24, good chance to win this, guys. Number 24 is my captain. You've got Cactus Jack entering the Rumble chaos. Oh, right to the throat. Ooh. We got a little tandem offense in our future. A complete stand-down reverses here. Neither one getting an inch.
Standing shooting star press.
And it's all over the blaze. Here tonight. clinging. Elimination. Oh, drop kick. Boom, what a forearm. Scissors DDT. First up top. Diving knee drop. Dazed and confused, and things are only about to get worse.
Took a gamble again and hit the jackpot twice.
This is just too far. Get some control in there. I like his aggression, just pure brutality.
Easy.
Lands a timely reversal. The Rogues fighting for a grip on the brink of elimination, and it's Jack. Right into the corner. Back is Jack. He's doing everything he can to fight out of this tough spot. Look out! Big time atomic drop.
Cactus Jack has it locked in. The mandible claw. Oh no. Eyes on the target.
Look at this. Are we about to see an elimination?
Desperately trying to. Cactus Jack has it on this double arm DDT.
Kurosawa has been eliminated.
Someone's in trouble. Battling to get back into the ring.
Has been eliminated.
And Dawn beats her to the punch. In control here with a swinging neck breaker. Textbook.
Elbow throw. Saying not today.
Oh, that's right there will rock you. And a clothesline. Nice plant. Once again, she's put on the back foot.
Have to find a way to stay in this thing. Avoid elimination at any cost.
And some effective offense with that one. Turned it around with a reversal.
Fighting to stave off elimination, has to stay in the ring. Whoa, using their body as an absolute weapon. All the way up. And the setup, and there's the powerbomb.
Elbow drop right to the heart.
Here is your winner, Isla Dawn.
Evading elimination, outlasting every other superstar, and now they are guaranteed a main event title shot at WrestleMania. Your Royal Rumble match winner.
A win like this always makes me happy. I kind of want to hop
Here we go, one of the hallmark matches of WWE, the Royal Rumble.
Non-stop action, unpredictability. The Royal Rumble has everything you could ever want in a match.
Yeah, it's easy to see why it's such an enduring favorite for the WWE Universe.
And targeting the leg there. Here comes entry number 3. Oh, quick way to respond with the reversal. Here we go. Thea Hale entering this Rumble.
Put into the corner. What could be next?
Oh, wait. Are we about to see an elimination? Battling to stay alive.
It's not over until both feet touch the floor.
Step up Enziguri. As we await entry number 4.
That is attacking with malicious intent. He is determined to fight out of this predicament.
And Joe Coffey headed to the ring and into this Royal Rumble. Oh no! Any tricks on how to avoid elimination in this match?
Yeah, don't put yourself in dangerous situations. Stay away from the ropes and don't go out on the apron. You don't want to make yourself an easy target. Here we go with number 5.
Could be moments away from being sent over the top rope. Oh, God, face first. Got mentioned. Entering the Royal Rumble chaos.
Just ruthless.
At the ropes, fighting for a grip on the brink of elimination.
He's heading back to the ring. Kick to the midsection. Rolling up and steam. Oh, just floating through the air.
Reigns' confidence has to be rocked after that.
And that's the kind of offense that's going to earn Reigns a spot in the Hall of Fame.
We are up to 7 already?
Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows.
And Drew McIntyre looking to win another Royal Rumble. Forearm smash.
The defensive elbow to the gut ends that. Oh, right to the silent face. We are about to see number 8.
Hanging on for dear life here.
If both feet touch the floor, you're eliminated.
Brace yourselves. Here comes our next entrant.
And Lee is as ready as she'll ever be to enter the Royal Rumble.
Oh, saw it coming. Got an elbow for that trouble. Roman his opponent across his own shoulders.
Kick to the gut. Punch to the stomach and stop in their tracks.
And this has been one of the most grueling matches we've ever witnessed.
This had all the makings of a legendary fight, and it's
Now Breeze. Here we go. Stacy Keibler headed to the ring to join this Royal Rumble. Teetering on the top rope. This could be it.
Will the feet touch the floor?
For their efforts. We know Hulk can win the Rumble. How's Hollywood Hogan gonna do?
Look at this. Could be moments away from an elimination here. These superstars must be feeding off the WWE Universe.
This place is starting to roll. Eliminated.
Boom!
Who will be at number 12?
Coffee has been
Driven down with a sidewalk slam. And here comes the two-time Rumble winner, Shawn Michaels. Can he get number 3 tonight? Teetering dangerously close to going over the ropes. Scratch, claw, grab anything to fight off elimination. Boom! Head kick connects. Double team up. Two next, they would have broken both of them. Taking place in the corner here.
To the face. Mikey 13. He's able to
We've got to acknowledge these fans have packed a rain and we're hearing every single voice.
It is loud and it is mad in here.
Drops the hammer right on the lower back. Here comes number 14 in the Royal Rumble match.
So damage inflicted.
Drop kick to the spine. Here we go. Shayna Baszler entering the Royal Rumble fray. Kick to the gut. Brutal fall.
That was vicious.
Sit-up, slam. Fighting to get this elimination.
This is how you spoil someone's night.
And there's still so many superstars to go as we get set for number 15.
Using a handful of hair to deliver the snap. This is worse, my goodness. Looking to get an elimination.
This might be the end of the line. And pulling the arms up and torturing their opponent. Yokes up their opponent.
Sidewalk slam delivered.
Snap suplex.
Hooking the arm for a Fujiwara armbar. Who will entrant number 16 be?
Oh, boom. You can feel it. The place is rocking.
Kick to the gut by Lita. Lita with the DDT. Backbreaker.
Ow. And the rolling neck snap.
And Molly escapes there.
Clothesline. Just using their foot as a weapon. Boot right to the throat. Boom. Oh.
Placing them into position, and look at this agonizing situation. Quick takedown there.
Joining the fray here tonight. God, just like that, he's busted wide open.
Opening up the floodgates.
Knee strike.
Big leg drop. Ooh, leg snap.
Here comes that team.
Target acquired. This only ends one way.
With the devil inside. And Axiom ready to make an impact in the Rumble. Caught in a tough position here. Shoulder breaker. That is going to hurt. Catapulting down on the opponent. Ireland's it's called for the gun.
This will be 20.
It's time for Andrade. Could this be his night? Everyone's totally gassed.
He has been battered and beaten, and there's only so much more he can take.
Mighty Moly has been eliminated.
He connects with a power.
Clothesline delivered.
Had Michaels scouted there.
Poorly timed offense there.
Michaels with the awareness. Hooked up. Jumping suplex released.
Stalking here. Could be a prelude to something big.
From the top rope.
Leg sweep. And now it's number 21.
Now the Iron Sheik is making his way into the Royal Rumble.
Continued punishment.
Hooked up. Shin breaker.
This is just nasty. Kick to the gut. Here it comes.
Number 22 up next to the Rumble.
These are prime spots.
And now Diamond Dallas Page ready to pull out all the stops in this Rumble. That can make an opening for her. He puts him into the Live attacking the shoulder. Smart strategy early.
Couple thrusts there. Looking for the cutter, but gets pushed off.
You know, entering the match at this stage of the Rumble, such a huge advantage. Ooh, big right hand.
Another one. Another big right hand.
And talk about an impressive combination, guys.
And she's taking another shot above the shoulders.
We've got Cactus Jack entering the Royal Rumble chaos. Big clothesline. Diamond Dallas Page. Vintage diamond cutter.
Nice job. Dodging contact there.
He's looking to completely render this leg useless. Stump puller leg snap. Very effective. Place her in the corner. She manages to reverse it.
You lost in the Rumble this long, there's no way you're at 100%.
He answers right back. And just got caught with that DDT.
Oh, wait. Are we about to see an elimination? Battling to stay alive.
It's not over until both feet touch the floor. The odds are getting a lot better to win at this entry stage. And it's a long way here tonight.
Cactus Jack has been eliminated.
Going for the elimination.
Sent straight into the corner hard.
Clubbing blow to the back.
Oh, man, this is crazy. And it's time for number 26.
It is getting crowded in there. The only person to compete in 2 Rumble matches in the same night. Here comes Nia Jax. Oh, Robin drop kick. And she saw that coming from Jax. Oh, what a clothesline. If you're a betting man like me, this is the one to put your money on. I agree with you, Corey. Face buster. I also see a cut on the face of Paige. And we know this man can win a Rumble. Here comes the Celtic Warrior. The Glam Slam. Oof. Double axe handle connects. What a headbutt. Vicious. Drop with a big shoulder tackle. We've got entrant number 28 on the way. Talk about a look of the drop. Systematic attack from that arm. Right in the mouth, relentless. And Akira Tozawa up to the challenge of this Rumble.
From behind. Back suplex. Oh, point of the elbow finds the mark.
Devastation. I think you really felt that one. Akira now is being sized up.
Who's 29 gonna be?
Out next is Katana Chance, who looks to make a statement in the Rumble. behind.
Hurricane run. Oh, no, no, no. We're going to see something else.
Uh-oh, clinging to the ropes, desperate to stay alive here.
Russian leg sweep. They are feeding off the WWE fans, now pinning the arm down. And
Goodness gracious.
gets driven into the corner.
Someone's in trouble.
Battling to get back into the ring. From behind. Oh, wow. It's Steiner. Uh-oh. What an elbow drop. Dawn with a nice turnaround. Punch right to the face. Devastation. Chop block. Brilliant. Right to the back of the knee.
Dawn with call of the quarters.
Boom.
Dawn diagnosing her target.
Quick thinking to release the clothesline.
Oh, using the knee.
Like a brick wall running into you.
Sent hard into the corner. Thunderous headbutt by Jax. And Nia is thinking about ending it right here. This'll do it. Annihilator. Elimination attempt underway, using everything to stay in this one.
But is it enough?
Uh-oh. Great adjustment into the crossbody. Looking to get an elimination here.
It won't be made easy, though.
Some kind of neck breaker. Very effective.
Averting danger with an elbow to the stomach.
German suplex.
Picked up.
Boom! Backdrop suplex.
And going for body blows is a good way to drain your opponent.
Counter. He knew just what to do.
Man, just punish him.
Kick right to the leg. Well.
He did it. He won the Rumble.
here is your winner, Diamond Dallas Page!
Look at this superstar who outlasted all the others. There is no doubt in my mind that this is a Royal Rumble match we'll be talking about for years to come.
That's what happens when you put in the preparation and the training.
It's an incredible scene here tonight. Corey, what's an early strategy in the Rumble?
You want to eliminate people as soon as possible. It's harder to succeed when the ring starts to fill.
The prize is unlike anything else in WWE. A main event championship match at WrestleMania.
Deadlifted clean off of the mat.
You feel the anticipation rising.
Just punishing their opponent.
Now we have Thea Hale, who wants to prove she's up for the challenge.
Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move.
Knife edge chop echoing through the arena.
Entry number 4. Who's it going to be?
And she retaliates. That just knocked him a bit off balance.
Yeah, this is the hostility Thea wanted to bring.
And here's Joe Coffey, looking to be the last one standing in this Rumble. There it is.
DDT! Talk about devastation.
Then we see Thea Hale.
Here comes number 5.
Corey, a Royal Rumble match is constantly a changing landscape. Where do you even start?
Well, first and foremost, Corey, you have to look out for yourself. We've seen lifelong friends betray each other in a Rumble. That's because you are the only friend you have in this situation, and you never forget that.
Oh, that's just insulting. Roundhouse kick on the mark. Jumping face buster.
Placed against the turnbuckles.
Crossbody. And now number 6 about to be revealed.
There it is. Oh, nice. And it looks like Joaquin Wild is making his way into the Rumble.
Oh, rocking the jaw. Nice running crossbody.
And an elbow.
Fighting to stave off elimination, has to stay in the ring.
Almost over the rope, struggling to stay in this match.
We are up to 7 already?
And we found out it's Drew McIntyre, who we know has a plan going into the Rumble.
It's a code red. Oh, no. Flying with the moonsault.
Number 8's about to enter.
He's in a bad way, but still has something left in the tank.
Bouncing off the turnbuckle. So Eve Torres is this Royal Rumble's next entrant. His body is dealing with a lot of stress here.
Everyone knows the Royal Rumble tests your endurance. Hopefully there's a lot left in the tank. Tagged with a punch. Almost over the rope, struggling to stay in this match. Strong right forearm.
Here we go, Stacy Keibler out of the ring to join this Royal Rumble.
Look at this. Could be moments away from elimination here.
Lita into a rough landing. Lita has been eliminated. Meanwhile, we see Wild. Driver face first. And he's going to the top. Top rope.
Oh, wait. Are we about to see an elimination? Battling to stay alive.
It's not over until both feet touch the floor.
REIGNS has been eliminated.
The WWE Universe is counting in number 12.
This deep into a match is where trouble rises, where injuries may occur. You've got to think long-term and consider your future thoughts.
And I guarantee you that throwing in the towel is the furthest thing these superstars are thinking about.
Set up for the... And Wild with the wherewithal to counter. What a slap. And Wild got his heels there.
Yeah, very motivated Stacy in front of us.
Lucky 13.
Now it's Mighty Molly heading into this Royal Rumble match. Tackles ruthless. Loving blow. Ripping their opponent down by the hair.
Placing them into position, and look at this agonizing situation.
Such an underhanded tactic there.
Who could number 14 be?
Textbook side headlock takeover. Really wrenching it.
Clinging to the ropes, desperate to stay alive here.
Forearm club.
The building of this building must be crumbling from ECG. These fans are putting it right now. These superstars are giving it their all, and this audience is giving it right back.
He goes back to the ring here. One stop here. Kick right to the leg. Thanks for this champion. Look at that. Kick on target. Drops the hammer right on the lower back.
Mighty Molly has been eliminated.
Super kick for the elimination. What a match.
It's total madness in here.
There's still so many superstars to go as we get set for number 15. He's hurled out and crashes here. The Royal Rumble chaos continues with J.D. McDonough headed to the ring. With authority. And there's some disrespect placed on that move against Michaels.
Hollywood using all of his power to dismantle his opponent.
Sidewalk slam.
Almost drove him through the ring. Who will entrance 16 be?
And planted that with a well-executed DDT. Drops the hammer right on the lower back. Out next is, oh no, now possibly setting up for a submission maneuver. Abdominal stretch. Looking to find an escape from the abdominal stretch. Uh-oh.
Found it. What a shot.
Could Looking to get an elimination here.
It won't be made easy, though.
Has been eliminated. Shawn Michaels has been eliminated.
That's absolute power with a vertical suplex.
Number 18.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow. And it's too many striking. Joining the fray here, Ty. Just pounding away. Enough already. Drop kick with precision. Boom.
Nice takedown there.
Mounting. Hollywood Hogan building up speed.
The WWE faithful communicating in no uncertain terms. It is electric in here.
And Axiom ready to make an impact in the Rumble.
Someone's in trouble.
Battling to get back into the ring.
Elimination attempt underway, using everything to stay in this one.
But is it enough?
This will be number 20.
I'm pumped.
It's time for a drive. Could this be his night? He could be starting to really struggle in this match.
This makes you a target in a Royal Rumble. This doesn't look like an easy elimination.
Down in the corner now.
And now it's number 21.
Moonsault!
Judgment.
Now the Iron Sheik
Looking to walk
headlock. Oh, cheap shot right above the eye. Here comes Diamond Dallas Page.
We're gonna see it.
Atomic drop.
Locked up in the corner.
This could be the winning number. At the top. And now Jakara Jackson ready to pull out all the stops. That impact. Oh, he flips that.
Side headlock applied.
Jackson gets countered. Tough position here. Extremely fortunate to not have been eliminated there.
They're on for dear life right now.
Suplex. Oh, look at this here. Arm wrench. Uh-oh. Thunderous powerbomb. Devastation. She's starting to struggle here.
Have to find a way to stay in this thing. Avoid elimination at any cost.
Vicious use of the name.
Going for the elimination. Number 24 has a good chance of winning this, guys.
I know. That's what 24 is my pick. isn't going to be pretty.
Sheamus staggers up, struggling to regain any composure.
They're ready for the midsection. Setting them up for the Falcon.
Attack to the head, looking a little dazed.
We've got entrant number 28 on the way.
Talk about luck of the draw. Submission lock applied.
Looking to get out of this, and yes, able to slip out of the hold. Broken up with a fist to the face.
Finds the mark. Inverted Frankenstein.
Precarious position here.
Whoever it is has a huge advantage.
It's Katana Chance, who looks to make a statement. He's right wide open here. What a headbutt. Vicious. Uh-oh.
Dropping the elbow right on the knee.
Short jab.
Just raining down those shots to the back of the neck. Clubbing blows.
Last one, guys. We might have an elimination here. It's out the door. Now entering the Royal Rumble. What a way to get out of that one.
Oh, looking to get an elimination.
This might be the end of the line. Hoisted up. My goodness. It looks like Cesaro got caught hard by that.
Yeah, Lumber looked as locked in as ever there.
She fights back with the counter. Lands the elbow. Tandem offense. Cactus Jack.
This driver.
At the ropes, fighting for a grip on the brink of elimination. an elimination here.
A desperate battle happening on the ropes. Inverted facelock.
Dawn with a nice turnaround. Bicycle knee strike on the jaw. Drives a foot into the stomach. She can't possibly take any more.
Yeah, this is troubling. Can only
360 double knee face breaker. Kick to the gut. Creates separation. Setting up. All the way out of place. Well-placed elbow to break up the maneuver.
making it look easy. Right to the esophagus.
Got it. DDT planted him. Sharp jab. Series of strikes to the back.
Has him set up in the corner of the ring. Nice suplex.
Points a level back.
Unbelievable athleticism.
Jarring impact. Struggling to find a base. Time could very well be running out. And there's Shayna soaking up even more damage.
Alundra is right where she wants to be, fighting on pure adrenaline.
Gets tossed. Producing a trampling.
Cactus Jack has it locked in.
Brutalizing his opponent with a mandible claw.
Bicycle knee strike. Ouch.
And Sheamus has been unrelenting with his offense thus far.
Cactus Jack has to gather himself. Has to regain some composure now.
The Celtic Warrior about to end this battle. He's ready.
And Sheamus. Oh, he's going for that high cross. Right on top. The crash landing.
And the impact jars Jack in the late going.
Yeah, it seems like Sheamus is far from finished with his competition here.
Boom! Read that one.
Thunderous powerbomb. Being sent out like yesterday's trash. Just goes to show you the level of animosity here tonight.
The Celtic Warrior, Sheamus!
Look at the superstar who outlasted all the others. There is no doubt in my mind that this is a Royal Rumble match we'll be talking about for years to come.
This win tonight may have been a career-defining moment. They're definitely celebrating like it was.
I've said it a million times, but this is by far my favorite WWE match.
I think a lot of people would agree with you. The unpredictability factor, the alliances, the moment of triumph at the end, these matches are like epic myths playing out before us. And into the corner he goes. This would be extremely tough to go the distance from here.
Now we have Thea Hale, who wants to prove she's up for the challenge. What a punch! Right to the kidneys from behind. Sit-out slam. Now Breeze.
Uh-oh.
Had the foresight to get out of that one.
Oh! Here we go. Clock is ticking away. Oh, man. I am dying with anticipation.
Uncorks a thunderous chop. In a ranking match like this, is stamina the most pressing concern for the superstars involved? It's certainly up there, especially when there's a consistent influx of fresher superstars looking to pick you up.
Yeah, no one wants to look like the easy target in a Rumble.
Everything he can do to create space here.
Soaring European uppercut.
Kick to the gut. And a big right hand.
Side headlock applied. Number 5 coming. Can you imagine if Saxton is the number 5 entry? We've got Meechin entering the Royal Rumble chaos. What are they doing here? Oh, a little fake out.
No, just a little disrespect.
This is going to be nasty. Kick right to the gut and a boot in the face. Adrenaline pumping. Here she goes. Top rope. This will be the last one. And that was a precisely measured attack. Making way toward the top rope. And it looks like Joaquin Wilde is making his way into the Rumble. Sent to the corner. Draped into the deadly Tree of Woe position.
Right across the solar plexus.
Joe looking unfocused after that blow.
You saw that one coming.
Big mistake, and that error could be costly.
And we have another superstar on the horizon. Touchdown, Silver. Drew McIntyre ready to change the game in this Rumble. Fast press! Fast press! Fast press! McIntyre gets met with a response. This could end an elimination. Here comes number 8. And now Breeze. So Eve Torres is this Royal Rumble's next entrant. Places it in the corner. Just whirling away in the corner. Come on. Headbutt to the back of the neck. Oh, what a kick. Clothesline.
Who cares what number 9 be?
Looks like Lita is eager to get out of the Royal Rumble action.
Taking off from the ropes.
Back suplex, no. Driven down. Drop kick.
Fighting to get this elimination.
This is how you spoil someone's night. Goes to work.
Side Russian leg sweep takedown. And here is number 10.
this way.